level 3 being on-site commentary. You one of those with Sam Brackett, Jay. How have you found this experience thus far?
Yeah, no, it's been absolutely awesome learning from a true legend of the game. And yeah, just having the likes of like Justin Hedolt and other really big names within that group has just been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, there we go. It's pathways not only for referees, coaches, and players, but as well as aspiring commentators. So make sure you go and check out our Rugby 10's website to find all that information. As you see on the screen, our first game for the match, it's the San Clemente Rhinos up against the Cape Town Wild Dogs and Honey Badgers. We'll start off with the under-18 girls division first. And in the mixed play, there's so much to play for today. We will crown our overall champions as well as our MVP for boys and the girls division. So indeed, lots to play for. Final team huddles before the action is ready to go away. We live here at the Vista Hermosa sports venue. It's been an absolute brilliant pitch to play on. It's kept really well with wonderful fans coming out in their numbers over the last 2 weekends to come and support their players. And I'm sure today we'll have a passionate crowd coming to support these girls. Well, we'll off as the ref blows the whistle. Bit of a short kickoff for the Rhinos.
Not coming 10,
as the ball just makes its way over the 10, but the ref says play can come back for the short arm. Not the ideal start for the Rhinos, Jay.
No, definitely. Always want to start a match with a positive good kick, and unfortunately that one not going 10, but we'll go from here.
Yeah, Cape Town Wild Dogs again exploiting that space on the far side now, entering the 22 of the Rhinos.
Down.
We spoke about the elusive play that this Cape Town Wild Dogs possess as they now put the ball through the hands and right through the middle. Wonderful step and a look at a fend off as well to open proceedings. It's first blood that is drawn for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. And we mentioned this side, Jay, they clinical from the minute go. What a start for the Wild Dogs.
No, definitely. She knew exactly where she was going, and the Rhinos caught napping there. This early morning start, so let's hope they wake up and give the Wild Dogs a little bit more of a challenge going on.
Yeah, absolutely. The kick is unfortunately not successful, but the Wild Dogs lead by 5 points to 0. We've got mixed play happening, which means that whatever score you gain in the first half will run over into the second half. And Wild Dogs at the moment, so dangerous, ball in hand. Nice kick off for the Rhinos to run out of their 22. And the Wild Dogs normally so astute with their cover defense. As we mentioned, they really defend in packs and really closes down any space for the attackers. We get ready for our first line out for the day. It's the Cape Town Wild Dogs feed. We spoke about it also on Friday, Jay, how important the set piece is, especially from line out time.
Exactly that, to set your team a good platform to play off and get yourself into the game.
Yeah, good little short line out for the Wild Dogs. So nippy and so swift in their play. Again, entering the 22 again with so much intensity. At the moment, the Rhinos are clutching at straws with this wave under wave attack. Got to be careful here to be on side, and referee awards a penalty now to the Wild Dogs. They tap and play.
Tapped.
And unfortunately, just a little bit of an over-eagerness there on that occasion with a knock-on for the Wild Dogs. We know these players come out to prove a point with so much passion, but sometimes you just need a little bit of composure by your players, especially when you're on the 22 of your opponent.
There we go.
No, definitely that. The Wild Dogs, again, just wanting to play with that undefendable pace. Just going awry there, but on we go with the Rhinos now.
Yeah, scrum inside the 22 with the Rhinos feed. Wild Dogs get that second shove in, but the Rhinos manage to get the ball quite nicely out quickly. Good kick through, find some space. Good bounce as well. Good gather by Sophia Dickens. As she puts the ball inside. Now some space now on the outside with some players. On the right side. Good defense by the Rhinos. Trying to really put in some numbers to attack that breakdown, but done so illegally. Wild Dogs changes direction now. Getting the ball through the defense is at number 36 again. Lena Docrosiles, good step inside. Wonderful offload to Lily Haney. At the moment, So much good support play from this Wild Dogs team. Opting to go the same side now with players to burn. Cut out pass. Wonderfully gathered by the feet. And look at the show and go. Wonderful around the outside. And a beautiful try for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. It's been all the team in the yellow so far, Jay.
Yeah, the Wild Dogs doing so well there to link up with one another, showing some great teamwork. More of the same from Friday, it looks like.
Yeah, and just the consistency at the moment, we can see these players now have been playing a while together. The synergy now just starting to go up another level.
No, exactly that. As you do with these tournaments, the more and more you play with one another, the more you gel and the better you get as a team altogether. So yeah, definitely one of those things that Wild Dogs just going from strength to strength.
Yeah, indeed. They've been so clinical from attack to defense and now leading by 10 points to 0 with a conversion not successful. And we'll come back for the short arm penalty with the kickoff not finding 10. You know, today is the finals day of the mixed play of the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational.
Can't scrum on a free kick.
We've had so much,
Can't scrum on a free kick.
so much wonderful talent unearthing on this platform. As Rhinos now look to see if they can get one over this Wild Dogs. Good strong run.
Advantage high.
Once again, as they set up the breakdown just inside the half of the Rhinos. Opting to go with those big forwards, trying to suck in the defense.
They still got a penalty advantage.
Lovely little kick through to find some space. Here's an opportunity now.
No advantage is coming from that. High tackle back here.
If comes back for the advantage. Not a bad idea to employ the chip and chase, Jay. It's been quite a successful tactic for most teams in this tournament.
No, definitely. The chip and chase is not something that people always look for. You know, everybody likes to run it out and play that good, fun running rugby. But no, chip and chase can be absolutely lethal at times.
Yeah, kick is only as good as its chase, and you know, with these Rhinos players, they are so determined with ball in hand. Now Zita Barber opts to go route one, gets over the advantage line. Rhinos now getting some ascendancy and some synergy in their play, and just as I said it, ball goes loose, and a nice little pickup now for the Wild Dogs. It looks like Lena de Grosiles getting the loose pass and gathering it. And a wonderful turn in play to get the try. And that's how lethal they are, the way they can turn defense into attack, Jay.
No, definitely that. And as you call it, the commentator's curse there for the Rhinos. It was going so well, and then the Wild Dogs just getting another one back on them.
Yeah, Rhinos did so well in the build-up of play, but not getting that last pass to hands and just losing it in the contact area, and that's the Wild Dogs. They really apply some good line speed and will punish you all day long if you give them a little small snuff. Conversion successful, which means that the Wild Dogs leads by 17 points to 0 over the San Clemente Rhinos. Rhinos storm through the middle again, trying to see if they can suck into the defenders as they change direction now. Line speed from the Wild Dogs just suffocating this attack from the Rhinos. Oh, what a big fend off there. Bus is full. And that's what this Rhinos team bring. They bring a lot of physicality with ball in hand. They've got some quite big players. So Rhinos speed things up again. Just a little bit behind the advantage line, which sometimes stifles your momentum. Towards the penalty for not being 10. That's the turnaround time in terms of these Wild Dogs players. They don't give you a lot of margin, and now the Rhinos are generating momentum. They're almost on the brink of entering the 22 of the Wild Dogs now. Put the ball through on the boot, and now there's some space on the outside. Not a bad idea. Can the ball sit up? Unfortunately not.
It's no offsides. Yep.
The Wild Dogs are just lost the ball in that position. Rhinos still on the attack inside the 22. Real opportunity here for the girls in green.
Hold! No!
To play same side now. Some space on the outside. Good cover defense now by the Wild Dogs. Rhinos with a lovely little switch in play.
No, you're
Trying to see if they can get that advantage at the moment.
Tackler's not
Wild
rolling.
Dogs so
Not
difficult to
10.
get over the wild line, over the breakdown line as the
We
Rhinos
got that advantage.
manages to surge over, and they get their first try for the match. It looks like the number 12, Zita Barber. She's been so industrious, Jay, and a well-deserved try for those Rhinos to get themselves back into this match.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. Zita and Honesty, both with some awesome strong carries up the middle. Exactly what you want to see from a charging Rhino.
Yeah, the charging Rhino is a difficult one to stop as the conversion is successful.
Left
And
foot.
the Rhinos get their first score
Left
registered
play,
on the
left
board.
play.
The Wild Dogs still in the lead by 17 points to 7, but Jay, sometimes one score on the board can just generate the confidence for the whole team to thrive on.
No, exactly that. On Friday we talked about momentum and shifts in momentum as well, and maybe this is going to be the opening of the floodgates for the Rhinos.
Yeah, momentum is the name of the game in the rugby teams format. You only got 10 minutes to make it count, and especially in mixed play.
That's fine.
There's not a second half for you to build, so you've got to leave it all on the park. And these girls have done it have done it brilliantly as the Wild Dogs now streaming down the line. It's Kiara Boker. It's bamboozled out by that try scorer Zita Barber. She does not take any prisoners. But again, the Wild Dogs showing, Jay, that you give them a half a chance, they can really make the most of every small opportunity coming their way.
No, definitely that opportunistic, just as a Wild Dog would be in real life. So that was a great game, or great half from both teams. I thought one person to watch, Maya Wilson, she was absolutely everywhere in that game, doing the absolute most for her team, the Rhinos. And yeah, we'll see what this second half brings now.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Lorinda Brown-Duplessis will be so proud of the Rhinos' effort. And that concludes the first half of these mixed play, where the girls under 18, the Wild Dogs lead by 17 points to 7 over the San Clemente Rhinos. And now for the second half, we'll get ready for the under 15 girls division, where the Balkan Honey Badgers will square up against the Rhinos. Remember, it's the second half, which means the score will continue from the first half as the Balkan Honey Badgers combines with the Cape Town Wild Dogs. And of course, the Rhinos under 15 and under 18 that have been a brilliant combination. We see both teams so excited, and that's what rugby tens have been. It's been a celebration of rugby, and wonderful to see these under 15 girls smiling and so enthusiastic about the opportunity, Jay. That's what rugby is about, and what rugby tens is about. It's not just about winning trophies, but it's about giving an opportunity to a player who has now this beautiful platform to showcase their skills on this world platform.
No, definitely that. You can see smiles on dials in all cases here. Such a great opportunity to bring all these players together to play on a great stage like the Youth 10 series.
Absolutely. It's a Rugby 10's Youth Invitational right here at the Vista Hermosa Sports Venue in San Clemente, sunny California. And on the right of your screen, the team in red is the Balkans Honey Badgers under 15 girls. And they give a nice little short kickoff with the Rhinos again scragging for possession in the 22. It's been such a clear tactic from teams to rather do the deep kickoff, try and see if they can pin down teams in their own half, smother them with the fence. And the Rhinos at the moment still having possession, but just a tad bit lateral on that occasion. But they still build some phases up. Now some space on the outside with some numbers as well. And a good little fend off in tackle with a beautiful offload. And now some space and a good cover tackle by Chloe Clover. Sorry, rather it looks like Sophie Fennell who made that tackle for the Honey Badgers. But a good start for the Rhinos, Jay. Looks like they've been really desperate to get themselves back on the scoreboard in the second half.
No, definitely. That was a beautiful little link up for the Rhinos with that loop play, showing great support. Just unfortunately getting taken into touch there.
Yeah, players to watch in this Rhinos under 15 side, Mia Whittaker, Royalty Tahafau. It's been real stars in this Rhinos team over Friday especially. And we've had our first day, the second weekend of this Rugby 10's Youth Invitational. Now Rhinos changing direction. Just losing the ball in contact, and the big runner, the number 11 from the Balkans Honey Badgers, she has been so strong for her side. Can she get over the line? Inches short and stop before the try line. Oh my goodness, it's all happening here in the Rhinos 22 as they manage to get the turnover. And keeping the ball alive in contact, such an important skill to possess. And now some space on the outside for the Rhinos, and a clear pair of heels for, it looks like the number 37, Avalon Stanley, who manages to get the opportunity against a run of play to dot down the ball under the sticks, and a brilliant try, again showcasing the commitment. The Balkan Honey Badgers, Jay, will be desperately disappointed, but again the Rhinos showing how dangerous they can be on turnover play.
Yeah, that was absolutely wild. Ivory Rowe with the pickpocket there, nearly going all the way, for it then to go back coast to coast with Avalon Stanley, the speed merchant, bringing it back for the Rhinos and scoring another try. She has definitely been one to watch as well this weekend. Just out and out gas.
Yes, out and out gas. We really admire her talent. She's been the star girl of her team. She scored some ferocious tries over the weekend, and again just picking up of which she left things off on Friday, and now the game is equally poised with the conversion successful, which means now the Balkan Honey Badgers and Wild Dogs lead by 17 points to 14 over the Rhinos. Again, a messy kickoff. We've seen from both teams, Jay, not the most ideal in terms of the kickoff that has let them down quite severely in the start of play today.
No, definitely, and then giving a free kick in the middle of the pitch to play off can then create things to be quite difficult. So, yeah, an area to focus on are those kickoffs for sure.
There's something to work on as Avalon Stanley gets turnover possession again. Nice little offload again in the contact, and there it's a star player. Such a speed demon at the moment. Avalon Stanley exposes the outside, beats two defenders, and a good cover defense by the Honey Badgers. Again, showcasing their commitment to the cause as Rhea Garrison gathers the ball into contact. Stanley looking to probe around the fringes. Good offload in the tackle. The Rhinos now have some players on the burn. It's Royalty Tahafau offloading again into contact, and simply sensational by this Rhinos team to get themselves in the lead by 19 points to 17 with a kick to come. It just shows again with the mixed play, you can't have your eye off for one moment, Jay, because anything can happen in mixed play rugby at the Rugby 10s.
No, exactly that. Fantastic work there from the Rhinos. Great support play and offloads as well to secure themselves another try and put themselves in the lead. This could be a turnover for the books.
Yeah, Cape Town Wild Dogs in that first half, the under-18s really almost demolished the under-18 girls, but the Rhinos under-15 girls making some good headway now with the way they've been playing in this second half. Of course, mixed play means the score can continue with the conversion successful, and now the Rhinos lead by 21 points to 17 over the Balkans Honey Badgers. It's been beautiful rugby to behold, especially from the Rhinos under 15 girls. As we see the interlinking play between backs and forwards, simply sensational. The knock-on from the kickoff from the Balkan Honey Badgers, again from the kickoff now, putting themselves under severe pressure. And now both sides again to attack from a Stanley opts to go to the blind side. Now some space for the number 23, Mia Whittaker. was also industrious on the first day. And the star goal at the moment, there's absolutely no stopping her. Avalon Stanley, again under the sticks. She's got some heavy strapping over that knee, but it doesn't look like it's slowing her down anytime soon, Jay.
No, Avalon Stanley has been fantastic this match. With the brace already, she must be tired. She's been absolutely everywhere, like I said, coast to coast, and doing the most for her side, really bring them up and furthering their lead now as well. Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant to see as the conversion is successful. The score now at 28 points to 17. And that's the nice thing about mixed play. You've played it as well, Jay. You can leave almost everything on the paddock in the 10 minutes because you've only got one half to make it count.
No, exactly that. One of Frankie Horn's favorite sayings is to cash out. So all the money and the training you've been putting into your bank, to then leave it all out there on the pitch and literally take all that cash out and just give it your all.
Absolutely. So on the Rugby 10s Championship Instagram handle, there was a post of Frankie Horn just laying it all out there for his players. Such a passionate coach, one of those legendary Sevens players who's part of the coaching teams of the Serengeti Elephants. Also one of the first players to reach 50 tournaments in the HSB 7 circuit. So a real find for the Rugby 10s and really putting lots of experience into these players. The Balkan Honey Badgers manages to gather possession and a good strong run around the outside. It looks like the number 17 for the Honey Badgers against a run of play. And they've been also industrious, Jay. They've shown a lot of effort. They've been in real unlucky on 2 occasions, but getting the reward for some real toil in the second half.
That was absolutely fantastic. The Honey Badgers there creating something out of nothing and just using their gas around the outside to get themselves another try and closing the gap now on the Rhinos.
Yeah, one score now to potentially get the lead as the Rhinos still lead by 28 points to 22, a 6-point buffer for them. Unfortunately, Carly Nelson not successful on that occasion with the conversion. But yeah, it's been a brilliant start to the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational. Of course, the final day of the mixed play. We've been having 2 beautiful weekends of seeing the next generation growing from grassroots to greatness. And this is what this tournament has been trying to unearth, the next generation talents that have been coming through the ranks. And the way these girls have been playing, almost every player is a real future for all of these teams. As the Rhinos going to try and see if they can inflict some further pain on this Balkans Honey Badger side. Good interlinking play by players. Strong run through the middle and it's caught by her ankles, but she's still going. Getting the offload as well to the most dangerous player thus far. Can she get a hat trick? Yes, she can. Never bet against her. It's Avalon Stanley with her 3rd try of the match. And that will seal the deal for the Rhinos, Jay.
Awesome work there. Avalon Stanley with a hat trick now. Sheesh, there's just no catching her.
Absolutely no catching her indeed. But how about the run of number 2, Hennessy Morales? She was the one who created the momentum, getting over the advantage line. And unfortunately not getting the conversion. But the interlinking play between backs and forwards have been the real cornerstone of the attack of this Rhinos team, Jay.
No, honestly, brilliant. All of the offloads, the connection, the team really have been going from strength to strength.
Yeah. Again, we want to thank all our partners that have been so brilliant over the years rather. It's Pepper Pot and Pool RX, number 1 mineral algaecide for pools. Please go and check them out. One of our great partners that have made all this possible and have really shown some wonderful support to the Rugby 10s, taking the game global. The Rhinos get some turnover on that breakdown. And the Balkan Honey Badgers immediately again under pressure on defense. They've shown with a little bit of space they can be dangerous on the outside. As Avalon Stanley with a basketball pass. Good clean out and good pressure being applied by the Balkan Honey Badgers, but coming from the side, And the penalty awarded to the girls in green. Again, opting to go with a tap and go. There's the big frame. The big frame of Chloe Glover, rather. As Maya Whittaker decides that's enough. As she kicks the ball out to the dismay of her teammates. They wanted to play further. And that concludes this first match between the Balkans Honey Badgers and Cape Town Wild Dogs, obviously combined, and the San Clemente Rhinos Girls under 15 and under 18 division, as they are victorious by 33 points over 22. It's been a brilliant start, Jay. And if this is what we're going to be getting for today, we're going to be tuning into some scintillating rugby.
Absolutely. What a way to bring it, to start us off for the day with that 10-point deficit, to then bring it back and beat the Wild Dogs Honey Badgers team in the end. That was fantastic. What a game.
Yeah, an absolute wonderful game to watch. So don't go away too far. We'll have our second match for the day, where the Rhinos under 16 and under 18 boys will go up against the Serengeti Elephants under 16 and under 18 boys. It's brilliant action right here at the Vista Hermosa Sports Venue, where the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational is really taking another level up in this final stage. Talent Stanford, that will take you on for this next game, so don't go away too far. It's going to be some